But we've also required that all federal employees must once again show up to work. It's a new phenomena, since COVID. Show up to work in person like the rest of us. So, it doesn't work when you don't show up. And I see companies now are all going back to it. They're all going back. It's great. I watch some of the big business leaders saying, we absolutely are going back. You can't work at home. They're not working. They're playing tennis, they're playing golf, or they have other jobs. But they're not working, or they're certainly not working hard. You could never build a company or a country with that. So we have a very strong policy, and if they don't show up to work, they get fired. And we're trying to make our government smaller.
Come on, dude. Come on.
Who's the guy that said he only has...
Could there be a bigger this you moment than what y'all just saw? This was after he went to the Daytona 500, a week after the Super Bowl. Come on.
We love you, Don.
Nico, ¿tú no lo ves? Nico.
Hey guys, quick break in the action. I have a new show coming out called The Rick Strom Show. It is going to be awesome. I'm interviewing musicians, athletes, producers, writers, journalists, authors, sports doctors. Go check it out at youtube.com/@TheRickStromShow. Also be sure to throw me a follow on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. It can all be found in the description box below. Thank you.
I find this to be ridiculous, but let's take a look at how hard this man is working. In his second term, okay, he has spent almost 30% of his time playing golf. He rails against us working remotely, yet he's the president, and he's golfing almost 30% of the time. And I also love how he thinks because the only sports that exist in his mind are the affluent ones. So he doesn't say baseball, basketball, football, soccer, hockey. He says tennis and golf. Okay. From the Daily Beast. While his Doge henchmen have been busy firing all those lazy federal workers, the president dialed it in for a 5th straight day from one of his golf clubs. 5 straight days golfing. 5. That's a vacation. If I go to Mexico, if they'll allow me to come in, during the summer, for a week, I'm playing golf probably 2 to 3 times. My dude, it's February. And he's playing golf 5 straight days. And he was the one on the campaign trail. Not that I'm an Obama lover, but he said, Obama spends too much time playing golf. I'm going to be busy working for you. What are you doing? You're not working. You're reaping the benefits of swindling is what you're doing. You are funneling the money that we have earned and had to, unless we want to be imprisoned, back to the federal government so you could take that money and give it to your properties. It's an insane equation. They continue. He golfed Wednesday at his Doral Golf Club in Miami after spending 4 days at his private resort, Mar-a-Lago, and at home, where he sometimes lives, over an extended President's Day holiday that allowed him up to his game before his scheduled return to the White House. His supporters cheered him on. It cannot feel more dystopian than seeing someone like this being paraded and clapped and hoot and hollered and cheered when he is causing so much destruction, and these people do not care. Via CNN, as he signed an executive order last week in the Oval, as mass layoffs were reported in agencies across the government, he made clear he believes federal workers are scamming the system by working remotely. He'd go on to say, they're going to be going out, playing tennis, playing golf, doing a lot of things. They're not working. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing, you lazy sack of human flesh? They're not working. We work hard to keep your properties afloat. That's what we do. We work our tails off while y'all allow corporate greed. We work hard as hell to give our paychecks to the government, insurance, car payments, and our cost of living. And how you allow corporate greed at grocery stores, including everything else I just said. But we're the ones not working hard, Mr. Golf 5 days a week. Another nice note. They talk about how he spends almost 30% of his time golfing, and during his first 4 years out of office, he would ridicule Joe Biden for spending weekends at home in Delaware. How about this? Don't do either of these things. Don't do either of them. You're the president, be the president. Don't golf. Don't go to shows. Don't go to the Super Bowl. But you know what? Maybe it's better for us. Maybe it's better that he's on a golf course and he can only be reached by phone. I don't know. The Mirror says it's been about $10.7 million as the total of hard-earned taxpayer money going to his golfing. I would say it's probably a lot more, and that's an undercount. In his first term, Trump's golf expenses totaled over $152 million. I also think it was more. But that's our money. That's our money. And it's going to him. It's crazy. From Jahan Jones, the obvious question watching Trump slash and burn the federal government is whether the public will think the president's expensive excursions to sporting events and other photo ops are more essential to the proper function of our country than, say, federal grants for important medical studies, things that his associates like Musk have seen fit to cut. The answer, of course, is no. They don't care. It's a team sport. All they care about is their team and owning the libs and owning the leftists and owning the rhinos. They don't care. There was some poor dude who literally said he would die for Trump. You can't get more cultish than that.
If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.